Hello and welcome to episode 24 of this journey through the J-League. Today we are playing against AS Carrier, and if we win and results go our way, we will win the league. So strap yourselves in because it's going to be a bumpy ride. I can't have that as the last word of the introduction. So let's just get straight into it. So as I said, we are playing against the newly relegated AS Carrier. They haven't won a single game all season, so I'm feeling fairly confident about this game. If we're looking at the other teams that our rivals are playing, we've got Brian Vecker against Bombonero, and we've got Shinagawa against Tokyo United. This will be a 3-game episode, and if we don't win the league in the first one, we will be playing Thespa Challengers and then Brian Vecker. And they currently sit in 4th and 2nd, so it could get down to the last day. So as you can see, there have actually been a few games since you were last here. We last played against Brian Vecker and lost 1-0, and since then we've played quite a few games because it's just the way the season unfolded. I'm now at this point where I can win the league in this game, and then if we don't, we then have to go up against our title rivals. So I think there's a lot more of a challenge there, a little bit more exciting than some of these other games would have been. I kind of want to get straight into the game against Carrier, so I am just going to quickly go over some of these results. We came up against Tokyo United, beat them 3-2. We scored a last minute winner in that game. We then came up against Horyuku, won 5-0, played very well in that game. Tokyo 23, very frustrating game, ended up losing 2-1 in that one. Just wasn't our day. Bombonero 6-1, Vons 3-1, and then Shinagawa we just played and drew 0-0. It was a very boring game, despite the fact we managed to have a player sent off in the first minute. I hadn't been playing Kanbei because he hasn't been particularly great when he has played, and I was like, you know what, I'll give him a chance, put him in, and he got sent off in the first minute, so he will probably not be sticking around at this club. But of course today we are playing Carrier, so let's head over to the team sheet so I can show you who is playing today's game. Okay, and for the team today we have Kawasaki in goal as Maraki is a little bit injured. We've got Sawa at complete wing back. We've got Nishino, Marcus and Posh in defence. In midfield we've got Fury, Pierce and Kawano. Kawano's been unbelievable this year, 9 goals and 5 assists in 14 games. I can't count, 13 games. 9 goals, 5 assists in 13 games. And then we've got Nakagato, Yuki and Tajima up top. So we're normally quite an attacking side, but today I'm actually having a little bit more precaution. I just feel like it's bound to be one of those games that we end up throwing away, even though this team hasn't conceded. This team hasn't won all season. We nearly scored there, however, after 30 seconds. If we can keep that going, that'd be great. We are on positive today. It's also a little bit of an experiment to see how I actually want to change this team slightly. Looking ahead to next season, if we do win the league and we get promoted, we obviously have to go through a whole knockout system first. So we'll see how that goes, but we could, tweak the tactics slightly to give ourselves a better chance next year. We have just headed over from quite an easy chance, I would say. We had 3 men lined up for that, so we should have done a little bit better. We've got the throw-in on the right-hand side. Asawa's on the ball, plays it to Kawano. Yuki's now got it on the edge, to the back post. Nakagato wins a header, and that is 1-0 after 4 minutes. Nakagato's had a quietly good season, I would say. He's got us a couple of goals when we've needed it. He's more often than not actually done better as a substitute. He's playing today in place of Takichi, and he's got us off to an absolute flying start with both of the wingers combining there. Let's give him a little bit of praise and hope that we can carry this on into the rest of the game. They've got a big boy up top. This one here, number 11, is huge. Tajima's got the ball here. Can he shoot? He does, but it's just wide. Right, goal kick. They're trying to pass it out from the back, but we're going to close down where possible. Kamada into Tanio? One of the two. Yamashita's got the ball, plays it long to Kamada, but Yaki wins that back very nicely. Asawa into Pierce. Kawano, we're passing around very well. Ball out wide to Nishino. Can we get the ball into the box? No, Nishino loses the ball there, but they just booed it along, so Marcus now clears up. And it's back into that man that lost possession, and Pierce now has it. Tajima, was that a foul? No, he's out-muscled. Should be a little bit stronger there, but they're passing around, and we've got the high pressure on and we've managed to win the ball back. Kawano's shot out for... bounces off the flag for a corner kick. I've never seen spin like that before on a ball in Football Manager. This corner's probably going to go short, and it does, to Nakagato, who gets down the side, play to the back post. Their goalie is injured. This may seem ridiculous, but I'm going to shoot on sight, because I want to see whether that actually has any effect. I'm not going to focus down the left. I think I'll leave it as without that for now. I want to see if we have a shot of range, whether the goalie's going to fumble it. But they've passed it straight to us here. Kawano, long shot by Yucky, but... he was offside. Okay, maybe we don't do that. Maybe that's ridiculous. But hopefully we can take advantage of this, because... Oh, no, they've changed their goalie. So that was a waste of time. Right, they've got a free kick. Played to the back post. Big boy doesn't win the header. Tajima's now got it. Can we break? Please, come on, let's go. Plays the ball through for Pierce. Oh, my chest has dropped. Fury plays it to Tajima. Tajima shoots, but it's over the bar. I'm going to put work into the box back on, because that is ridiculous. But their goalie, they've obviously changed the goalie now, so hopefully we can put some pressure on him. We've got a corner kick here. Fury's going to be taking it. Where's he going to put it? To the back post. Headed away nicely though, but Tajima's here. Cuts inside. Shoot, son. Shoot. Keeper saves. Tipped it over. I'm going to give him a little bit of praise because they are playing well so far in this game. We've got another corner. 20 minutes in. Is he going to get it to the back post? Posh. Not sure what he was doing there, but Tajima's got it out on the right hand side now. And that's the end of that highlight. And we've got another one straight off the bat. Subota plays it back to their newly substituted goalkeeper, and they're trying to pass it out from the back, but we should win this back with Fury. Fury, well done. Yucky's now on the ball. Play it through. Pierce is on it. Plays it overlap. Nishino down the line. Squares it across. Nakagato again. 2-0. Being 2-0 up after 21 minutes is a pretty good place to start. Let's have a look around the ground, see what's going on. We've still got a draw in the Brian Vecca game. We've still got a draw in the Shinagawa game as well. And but I think I think Tokyo's too far off. I can't be bothered to work it all out. I'll let some genius on here let me know below if we could still lose to that team. If we could go in at half-time with a few more goals, that would be great. Fury with a corner here. Maybe this is an opportunity to get one. Kawano into Nakagato. Yucky. Anybody. Somebody. Shoot. Asawa shoots, but it is saved by the goalie. Something I'm going to do quickly is coincide with the ball and cross from the byline and shoot more often because he is good at all of those things. We've got the ball out on the left-hand side for a corner. Tajima's going to be taking an in-swinger here, and it's headed away. Posh has it, though. Kawano, Nakagato. Kawano plays out to Nishino, squares it, but the keeper claims that very nicely. They've somehow had more possession than we had. If we can turn that around, that would be great. We have won the ball high up here. Pierce has got it. Shoots long, but into the side netting. I thought that was in. Again, they're trying to play it out from the back. They can't actually deal with our press, so... It's kind of interesting to see that they're trying it over and over again. Fury, speaking of the press, has won it back here. Tajima's got it. Yucky. The transition is very quick, which is nice. We've got the ball through here. Nakagato for the hat-trick, but I think he was offside. Yeah, he was offside. If he could get a hat-trick today, that would be lovely. We have a pretty high XG, actually. We should probably have a few more goals than we do. I will give them some praise, however, because they are playing very well. Tajima, we've had so many highlights in this first half. Kawano's now got it out on the left-hand side. Is he going to cut back? He does to Pierce. Pierce, here we go. Hat-trick opportunity for Nakagato here. If he can just keep his calm. Oh, Kawano's taking it. Why is Nakagato not taking that? I mean, he is one of the worst penalty takers, don't get me wrong, but he's scored 2 goals. That's so bizarre. I've not seen that before. Why is it not allowed him to take it? It is 3-0. I am obviously very happy that we are winning, but that was a very bizarre situation in which Nakagato should have got himself a hat-trick. Right, we've got a free kick here. Tajima deflected over. We've got another corner. We must have had at least 10 corners in this first half. We have got a highlight from it. played over to Nakagato and played back to Tajima, who seemed offside, and he was. Kawano into Asawa, who plays it over the top to Tajima. Great run through. Cut inside, mate. Cut inside. Squares it across to Pierce. Pierce over to Nakagato. Someone shoot. Pierce. There we go. 4-0. It was a lovely square ball there from Tajima, who got it over to Nakagato, who then played it back to Pierce, and Pierce buried it very nicely. So that's 2 goals and an assist for Nakagato so far today. I'll probably do some rotation, considering some of the people we're coming up against yet, and we haven't won the league yet, so I don't feel entirely comfortable not having our strongest 11 possible when we play these teams. We have got another highlight before half-time. Nakagato out on the left-hand side, plays it back to Nishino. Early cross to the back post. Tajima! Oh, keeper saved that with his toes? I'm not really sure what he saved that with, but we have another corner. Fury is going to take this. He's going to play it short. There he goes. Nakagato tries to get it back in, but here's another corner here. How many corners are we on? 9. So this will be the 10th. Tajima to the back post. Marcus wins the header, but is headed over. Don't want to say that it's because their goalie got injured, because we were 1-0 up at that point, but I guess it doesn't help having to bring on your sub goalie after 13 minutes into a game. So half-time has come and gone. We are 4-0 up at half-time, and at the moment sitting pretty on top of the league. Before we get into any of the highlights, I want to have a look at the scores around the grounds. And at the moment, Bombonera doing us a massive favour, winning 1-0 against Brian Vecker, which means that Tokyo 23 are currently in second place. Obviously, there are still 2 games left of the season, so even with this result, if we lose our next 2 and Tokyo win those and make up the goal difference, we don't win the league. But I'm pretty confident in our goal difference right now, if I'm honest. Right, we've got the first highlight of the second half here. Yuki has the ball inside the box, plays it back to Fury. Fury to Asawa, plays it back to Yuki, who turns and shoots, but it's just wide. Yuki will probably have to come off at some point. He is on a yellow card, and yeah, I don't want him getting sent off before the big 2 final games. Fury has the 11th or 12th corner here, and it's to the back post, but Marcus headers over the bar. Oh, XG is 3.82. We've had 24 shots. So they played the ball over the top, but Marcus is there to sweep, and he plays it out to Fury. Fury's got plenty of time. He plays it to Pierce. Tajima. Tajima's going to turn and run at the defence, and they're just letting him through. They're just letting him through, and he scores. Easy. If I know we could just do that, then you probably should have told him to do that from the start. They didn't even go anywhere near him. Pierce played the ball into him here. He picks it up inside the D and just keeps running. They don't even try and tackle him. This guy is just jogging. Just jogging. Right, so that puts us 5-0 up. In a couple of minutes, I think I'm going to make some changes because, you know, I don't think we're going to throw a 5-0 lead, if I'm honest, against this team. They haven't even won a single game all year. So let's do that. Let's keep some of these players fresh and rotate them around. So one thing I want to do is bring on this guy here, Fukushima, who is a brand new signing. He's better than the other strikers we had, so I've just brought him in on a free transfer. He's got really good finishing on him, so hopefully he can maybe grab a goal before the end of the game, get him in some good form. The other players I'm going to take off are our 2 wingers, Nakagato and Yuki. I think they play very well. They don't need to finish the game. As much as Nakagato probably wants his hat-trick, I'd rather he was fit for the next game. A slight oversight on my part was not putting a wing-back, full-back, whatever on the bench. So what I'm going to do is actually bring Endo on and put Marcus out on the left-hand side. He has played there a little bit before. He's not great there, but hopefully he'll be able to do a job. And I know it was a bit of a curse making 5 changes all at once, but I just want to do it so some of these players can rest. And I think the next one going to take off will be Pierce. And let's see if we can get some goals with some other players on the pitch. Hopefully we can, because although it is a complete change to the whole front 4 essentially, you know, they're still decent talents and they need some minutes. So let's get them in. He'll give them some more appearances towards their medal. which I imagine in this you probably only need 2 games, but irrelevant. They've just headed over the bar, though. I feel like I might risk my clean sheet for these 5 substitutions, but it's fine. Brian Vecker have just drawn level against Bombonera, which makes that game a little bit more interesting. Shinagawa are still drawing with Tokyo United. Right, we've got a corner here. Takichi's going to be taking this. Gets it in to the back post. Can we win the header? We do. It's off the bar. Damn it. I don't know who headed that, but I wish that had gone in. Assist for Takichi would be nice. He has been injured a lot this season, and I feel a bit bad for him. So it'd be nice to get him with some goal contribution. Endo on the ball here into Fury, and Kawano's now got it. He's going to turn and run with it. Can he play it through? Oh, mate, why have you not played that? He's got it out on the right-hand side now, though. To Asawa. Asawa got fouled, but I think he's played the advantage. Fury over to Marcus. Marcus, he's run past everyone. How is this man? How is this man? This unit got past their left or right back rather. He's managed to get down, cut inside, ran past their defender, squared it across. Defender tried to block it, but then Takichi was there for the follow-up. So there's his goal contribution. It's a lovely 6-0 now. And that keeps us 6 points clear of those in 2nd and 3rd place, who we're still going to have to worry about. Coming into the final few minutes here, and I think this is it really. Marcus with the throw in to Tanabe. Fury's on the ball, plays it through for Fukushima. Can you get a shot? Oh, that would have been lovely. And that should be full time, surely now. We've got the ball out on the right hand side. Abata, Kawano, Tanabe. Abata just came back from injury, so I'm kind of hoping he can get some minutes and also a goal contribution. Marcus, our new left wing back, out on the left hand side here, plays it in to Fury. Bear in mind Marcus is 2-footed as well. It's quite a player. Asawa, out on the right hand side, sees the ball. Oh God! I was just about to have the high of winning this game 6-0, and then I have just seen Brian Vecker scored in the 90th minute to make it 2-1 against Bombonera, which means they are now 4 points behind us rather than the more comfortable 6. And Tokyo 23 are on 30, so we have 2 teams that could potentially take first place from us. But we do go up against Brian Vecker next. So I was wrong, we actually are up against Thespa Challengers next, and if we don't win this game, Brian Vecker could sneak in and win it if they beat us on the last game of the season. Obviously, they've got a player team at this point. I don't know who they're actually playing. Let's double check that, shall we? They are playing Voms. Voms have had a very weird season, actually. It's going to be an interesting race towards the end. So, let's skip ahead to the next game against Thespa Challengers and see how we get on. And here we are for the game against Thespa Challengers, and this is the lineup for today. You may notice something slightly different. I am wearing my suit jacket because, you know, if we do win the league today, I want to look good when we win it. So, I mean, I say look good, I literally just chucked it on, so you be the judge of that. This is the lineup for today. We've got Tajima up top, Takichi and Nakagato. You may be wondering, where's Yuki? Yuki twisted his ankle and now he's going to be out for 4 to 6 weeks. Perfect timing. So Nakagato is going to be out on the right today, Takichi on the left-hand side. Pierce, Kawano and Fury in midfield. Nishino, Marcus, Posh, Asawa and Kawasaki in goal. Kawasaki's been in really good form, so I'm going to stick with him today over Maraki, who is back from injury, but I just would rather stick with players that are in form. Although I say that, Asawa isn't in form, and he's playing at right back today, but I mean, the other option I've got is Ishimura, and he hasn't played in a little while, so I'm going to stick with Asawa. So here we are coming out for the second from last game against Thespa Challengers. If we do win the league today, I'm a little bit disappointed that we're going to be away from home rather than at home, but you know, at least we'll be winning the league, so can't really complain. We've got the first highlight of the game here. We've had a throw in into Pierce. Tajima's now got it. Kawano over to Takichi, but the keeper has managed to save quite a simple shot, But the highlight's still going here. The keeper kicks it long and high. Marcus should win this. He does. Takes it down very nicely. And plays it across to Asawa. Going to try and keep the possession a little bit here. And keep recycling it around. Posh cuts back and plays it to Kawasaki in goal. Who gets it out to Marcus and Pierce. Getting through that front two quite easily. Posh plays over to Asawa. Kawano. Nakagato. Pierce, can he find a nice pass? He does, into Kawano. Can he play it through? Plays it to Asawa, who's going to run down the right, cuts inside, squares it for Takichi. That's 1-0. 2 bad injuries this year. He's back again, and that's 2-2. Obviously, he came off the bench in the last game, but today he does start. And to be honest, he wasn't going to start, but then somebody got injured. And now Takichi is on the score sheet. So that is 1-0 after 2 minutes, and that means we're 4 points clear, which should mean, as it stands, we are winning the league today. So we've got another highlight, and they're just passing it around in their defence at the moment. They've managed to break through with Doi. Marcus is just trying to show him outside, but they've squared it across and cleared it over the bar. I'll be keeping a close eye on the scores in the other game. Brian Vecker is currently 0-0 with Vons, which is good for us. So they've got a corner here. Yoshino's going to be taking it. Can we get this away to the front post? Headed away by Marcus, but not far enough. It's out on the edge now. They shoot, but Kawasaki is across to save that. And they've got another corner on the other side now. Yamamoto to the front post. Inao heads it wide. Did hit the side netting, however. So it is a bit of a warning for us. Okay, we've got a free kick. Tajima's going to take it over the top, but headed away. And Nakagato is now going to have it out on the right-hand side. He used to play there for us, but hasn't played there in a while, other than maybe a substitute appearance. But he is out on the right-hand side today, starting. I think when we're in the league below, he was playing from that position. Yoshino's got a throw in here out on the left-hand side into Takichi. Squares it across. That was low and hard. Pierce, can he get a shot away? No, he plays it to Fury. Fury is surrounded, but manages to get it back to Posh. Posh over to Marcus. Marcus to Fury. Fury to Tajima. Tajima plays it back again. Fury is just being the metronome. Tajima, long shot, keeper saves. 30 minutes in here, and it's a quieter game than the last one, let's be honest, but I would really like another goal. We are on top as it stands, but I don't feel comfortable just with 1-0. I'd rather us get a two more, make it 3-0. That would be great. Pierce is on the ball here. Out to Takichi. Can we get another goal before half-time? Pierce plays it to Tajima. Back to Fury. Fury plays it through for Tajima. Turns, shoots wide. We are working it into the box. I'm going to turn off playing down the left because I think that's limiting what we can do. Oddly, we've had a lot more possession. They've got a free kick here, and it's played down the line to Yuma, who squares it for Yoshioka, and keeper save that. Yeah, Kawasaki tipped that over the bar. That was a bit too easy, that one, lads. They've got another highlight. I don't like it. I don't like it. Can we get this away? Yoshino to the front post, headed away, but only to the edge. Let's get out to them, out to them, out to them. They're very slow to get out, aren't they? Fury's won it back here. And he's fouled. Lovely. That's good play there. It's good CDM work. Nishino's got the ball out on the left-hand side. The big boy. Into Pierce. Pierce gets his head up. He's scanning. Gets it out to Nakagato. Nakagato's going to run at him here. Get to the byline. Squares it across. No one's there. What are you doing, Tajima? I think Tajima cut back. He was hoping for the penalty spot, but he should have been in the 6-yard box. They've now got the ball out on the left-hand side. They're attacking in numbers, but Pierce has won it back. Marcus back to Pierce. To Kawano. Kawano play it through. Nakagato, can he find a cross? No, he plays it back to Asawa. Asawa into Kawano. Kawano to Fury. Fury to Nishino. Somebody. Nishino. Oh! I thought that was in. I really thought that was in. Got another highlight before half-time. Nishino, that man, cuts back on it. Plays it to Pierce. Pierce, can he cut through the butter of their defence? He cannot. Marcus. Pierce. Tajima. Takichi. Shoots deflected wide. Highlight after highlight at the moment. It was a little bit quiet, but it's really picked up just before half-time. Fury to the back post. Marcus. And Yoshioka manages to head that away. Plays it short. Back to Fury. Fury cuts. But what are you doing, mate? Oh, there we go. Salva's now got it. Posh. Fury. Pierce. Nishino loses it. What a waste. They're now on the counter. But we have got our men back, and Fury's won it again. Fury's having a brilliant game. Really brilliant game today. Plays it out to Takechi. Takechi's going to take his time, play it back to Pierce. I think Nishino's offside there. I think he was offside. Was he not? He wasn't. That's 2-0. I thought he was offside. Honestly, as soon as that ball was played, I thought he was off. He's looked threatening today, actually, Nishino. I'll tell you that. Takechi had the ball here. Played it to Pierce. And Pierce, first time pass into Nishino. And Nishino just buries it into the far corner. And, yeah. I thought it was off. Oh, here we go. This is why I thought it was off. He was, I think. Well, there's someone there, but I don't know what this yellow line is. I don't know what that's meant to be marking, because he's clearly ahead of that. So let's go with it. We're 2-0 up. Can't complain. We're at the halfway point of this game. We are 2-0 up. And Brian Vecker are still drawing, so we are still 6 points clear. If the score stays like this, and their score stays like that, we win the league in this game. I am keeping it on this tab because I just want to see goals as they go in, like that one, which means we're now 7 points clear as things stand, and we are winning the league after this game. We have a throw in here. Nishino gets it across to Tajima, who's fouled. Kawano shoots over the bar. Was that not a foul? That looked like a foul. Vons have made it very interesting for us, I'll tell you that. They were the reason we didn't win the league last year. And if they managed to win us the league this year, I feel like that's them making up. And it's 2-0. This may be it. This may be the league title for us. Kawano's breaking through here. Nakagato now. Can he get inside? He does. Play it. Oh, he shoots and it goes miles over. I'm going to praise him. But I'm also going to start thinking about some substitutions soon. I don't want to go too early on it because I don't want to risk, losing it. Oh my god, how's he missed that? That would have been a chance for 3-0 and that would have pretty much cemented it. Takechi gets it back to Tajima. Make up for it, mate. Someone playing it all the way back. Fury into Asawa. Asawa back to Fury. Fury's just going to wait for the shape to get back, and he does it very well. Posh over to Marcus. Marcus to Nishino. Pierce plays it through for Takechi, who shoots. That's it. Oh, my chair's gone. That's 3-0. That is surely the league wrapped up now. Pierce with a lovely ball through there for Takechi, who buries it from outside the post. That was a very Nakagato goal. That's his third in 2 games. Do I make substitutions? Is that too risky? I don't think it is. We still have another game, and also got to bear in mind we've also got the playoff that we've got to do. We may win the league, but it's not promotion guaranteed. And I really don't want another season in this league. I do want to move up, but it's so difficult to get out of this. So I am going to bring on some substitutions. We've got another highlight, and they're passing it around out from the back, and they've just booted it along. Keeper's going to calmly collect that, and take your time about it, mate. Yamada's now on it. Plays it into Pierce. Pierce through ball for Fukushima, but he can't chase that down. I thought you were quicker than that. He's alright. His pace isn't good, but his other speed stats are, so... Nishino into Pierce. He's like a road runner. His legs just go like that, but he doesn't get very far. Nishino. Yamada. Passing around the back. Just taking our time with it. We have switched from attacking to positive recently, and it's actually working out quite well. Fukushima shoots, but I think the ball hit him. Nishino won it back here. Takechi, shoot! Oh! That's a hat-trick. Not the hat-trick I expected today, but a hat-trick nonetheless. Fukushima had a shot here. Our player Tanabe just fell on the floor. I think he threw himself down, but Nishino then played it through for Takeshi. Nishino's had a great game today. We've got another highlight straight from kickoff, which is fascinating. They've got it out on the left-hand side, but they've played it back midfield. I've got it through, and we don't like clean sheets sometimes, do we? This was way too easy. Naka played it to Shiba, to Okamura, and Posh, who's meant to be our best defender, just let him run through him there. And we've got another highlight straight away. And we've lost it, and they're coming on the counter now, down the right-hand side. Yamamoto squares it across. I don't know what happened there. I think it was off the post and off the goalie, but the match momentum has shifted slightly. They are coming on the attack a bit more. Probably... Oh, no. Oh, no. This is what happens when you turn time wasting on. Instantly, you concede 2 goals. My God, Carrier are getting a decent result. What is going on? How does a team with 0 wins end up second bottom? How bad are the team below them? Tanabe kicks it along to Fukushima. He plays it to Takeshi. Let's just kill the game, lads. And that is full time. And that is the trophy lift. Here we are. Here's the whole team. And now we are finally lifting the league trophy. Ooh. There we go. The green and yellow looks awful. It looks so bad. And the stadium's like empty. I mean, we are in their stadium, to be fair. But I don't know who they're applauding to. Like, these guys aren't even our fans, I don't think. I love the fact he does a little cartwheel. Yeah, these aren't even our fans. I don't know why we're celebrating in front of them, but we are league champions. The suit worked. We still have 1 game left of the season. To be honest, I don't think it really matters, so I'll probably just switch out the whole team because I'd rather focus on the playoff. Am I going to play it in this episode? No, I don't think I am. I don't think there's much need. We have the usual Ishihara Cup, but we also have the potential playoff. So I'm going to leave it here. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. We have finally won the league. We should have won it last year, but we have finally won it this year. And hopefully, with that, we can get promotion into the Nippon League. So thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode, and I'll see you again very soon.